I'm old. There's no denying it. I'm old. There's a teenager at work who thought someone looked old. I thought he looked like a baby. Turned out he was 20. And that's what perspective will do to you. For a teenager, anyone not in high school is automatically a dinosaur. And I'm reaching that point where anyone younger than me looks like a child. And I realized something. When I was in high school, there was a song called 1985. It's about a mom who realizes her whole life has suddenly passed her by. That song was released in 2005, 20 years after 1985. Well, 2005 was 20 years ago, and everyone my age still has every word of that song memorized. And you know what? My generation is still very preoccupied with 1999. On the radio was NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, way before Rihanna there was Britney, Christina, Xena was still on TV. I used to laugh at all the old people who couldn't accept the fact that they're not young anymore. And now I'm one of those old people. Oh, I'm like the Crypt Keeper! But like my favorite band says, getting old sucks, but everyone is doing it. You know, I may be older than I used to be, but I've still lived less than half of my life. I've got plenty of years left in the tank, which means plenty of time to make memories, to make new decisions, plenty of time to change my life and make things better. And I feel like that's the whole point of life. That as long as you're still breathing, you still have time. Time for what? I mean, time to buy, time to choose. The point is, look, we're all dying. And honestly, the truth is, you never know for sure when it's going to come. I could die tomorrow. Every time I walk out the house, there's a chance a car could hit me. Or heck, I could die in my sleep because a plane just crashes on the building I'm in. These are all possibilities. But that doesn't mean you should live your entire life in fear. No one should be afraid of death. Death is just the inevitable end to being born. Death is not a defeat. Death is not a failure. It is inevitable. It's the only conclusion. It's something that will happen to all of us eventually. So there's no failure in dying. The only failure is living a life that isn't fulfilling. Not living up to your potential, not taking risks and taking chances, not being the best version of yourself that you're capable of being. So that's my goal for the immediate future. To try and live the happiest, most fulfilling life that I am capable of creating for myself. And it's not always going to be easy. There will be times when it's harder. There will be times when the bills are piling up and it'll be impossible not to feel stressed. There will be times when I try, I make an effort, a genuine effort. I give my best and it's not good enough. It doesn't mean I'm not good enough. It just means that I wasn't ready for it in the moment. But it doesn't mean that that was my only moment. Because as long as you're breathing, you got another chance. And at least for now, I'm still breathing.